Being a cynic linked to triple risk of developing dementia, Finland study finds. That's in the Financial Times of London and the National Post as well. And the reason I start this segment with that information before I get into really bad news is I'm not being a pessimist and a defeatist. I'm admitting the bad in the world because I believe in good men and women standing up against it and changing it and making this a better world. I'm an optimist. People always say, man, you must be paranoid and scared. No, I challenge the corrupt and the evil. I have courage. I don't imagine people are after me. I know there's always been corrupt elites where they don't even think about other people and they just want total control. And I'm here saying, no, that's not the way this is going to be. We're going to admit there's a global elite that are tyrannical. We're going to admit there's an Agenda 21 to shut down our economy and consolidate it in the hands of a few that are exempt from the regulations. We're going to admit there's a move to militarize police and use the military against the American people, and they're deploying armored vehicles and tanks and helicopters and drones, and we're going to show the documents. And we're going to have a public debate about it, and we're going to say no to it. Where even if they try to stage a false flag and use the military against us, the military is going to be so awake, because we've been targeting them with the truth openly, that they're not going to go along with the narrative. That's called check. We're putting the globalists in check. Then it's their move next. And here's the article up at Infowars.com. I've told Adon Salazar, I've told Kurt Nimmo, I've told Kit Daniels, I've told all of our writers that are here to cover this from their own angle, but to point to all our research and all of our documents. Because as good as this Bill Gertz article is, and it's excellent, and it's up at drudgereport.com, linked in red, Department of Defense Directive number 3225.18, just now declassified, December 29, 2010. Defense Support for Civil Disturbances Directive. Story's also up on Infowars.com. We have it mirrored and archived. In fact, I don't usually take mainstream media or other media's stories whole hog. I just link to them. I want the whole article linked. Bill Gertz's article is so important, I want the whole thing mirrored. It's fair use. We can put a link to them. They don't care. I just want to... We should get Bill Gertz on about this if he wants to come on. This is a big deal. And this is everything we've been telling you. Because, again, I'm going to say this again. If we have a debate about this and then point out, oh, by the way, in the manuals, it's not just domestic war they're preparing for and civil unrest. It's with the Tea Party, returning veterans, gun owners, conservatives, libertarians. That's about half the country. This is treason. It's illegal. And if there's a debate about it and the public learns the military is being prepared for war and that the military is being prepared that the Tea Party is going to blow up federal buildings everywhere, everyone, when Obama's handlers blow up a federal building, are going to say, who stands to gain from this? Let's investigate. See, if there's no debate, they can get away with this. I hammer this every week because if we don't hammer it, they're going to win. And by the way, if you don't start hammering it, folks, if enough people don't start hammering this, let me tell you why I'm ready to literally wash Bill Gertz's car, if you wanted me to. If we don't get more reporters covering this, I've studied this. This is the kind of thing they'd kill me over. Because they know the power of beating a drum. I do this constantly about the globalist. There's a global elite. They're tax exempt. They're the ones wanting your guns and to raise your taxes because they're exempt. Warren Buffett. Here's McClatchy newspaper. Here's AP. They're training for a military takeover and an implosion. They'll stage a false flag to blame on us when they do it. And they're afraid you're going to start going, joining me. More fist banging. We all start pointing our finger at them. You know, like the body snatchers point at humans and hiss, we should point at them and hiss, because they're the people that are destroying humanity. Turn it back around on these body snatchers. We need to all point our finger and go, that's the one right there. They're the ones. They want to do all this in the dark? Ain't going to happen, bud. Got your big old blue butt hanging out over the edge. You New World Order blue bloods. So, it's good. This is getting out there. I need to become passé. I need to become overrated. I need to get off the vanguard, get off the tip of the spear. I mean, I have a duty to do it, but let me tell you, I can feel the danger. So please, join me at the tip of the spear. Please, please, I'm selfish. We'll be right back.